This is one of the best AMGs and I've been waiting for that so long. As long as we have the V8, put whatever electric drive unit you want. I am okay with that. Oh, I get goosebumps as soon as I hear the pops and bangs of this V8 monster. So we are now right inside the all new Mercedes-AMG S63 E-Performance, the 2024 model. And today it's finally time to be driving it. I've waited so long to do that. Before we start the drive, let me just give you the key facts again. We have still the V8 biturbo AMG engine, 4-liter V8, giving us a system output of 612 horsepower. This was exactly the same number as we had back in the days with the previous S63, but this one is now a hybrid model, S63 E-Performance, and then we have the E-Drive unit, the AMG E-Drive unit, giving us a system output of 190 horsepower. So in total we have an 802 horsepower beast, making this the most powerful S-Class AMG ever made. In addition to that, let me just talk about the suspension of this. The AMG S-Class comes with the AMG Active Ride Control, which is extremely nice as you have active road stabilization. The coolest thing about that is that it's both for comfort driving and for driving performance. It's just so cool. We will be experiencing it and I will be telling you more. We are in beautiful Los Angeles right now, and the thing is we are driving through the city, so I will be experiencing both electric drive and also will switch it up to Sport Plus. But keep in mind, unfortunately, we have speed restriction. We are not in Germany. We can't drive on the Autobahn, but we will do that in the future. Stay tuned for that. Let me just get right into it, put the seatbelts on. We have a special interior here, super nice, bright beige, macchiato beige if I'm not mistaken. On top we have a dark gray finish. For the full walk around of this car, the interior, exterior, check the info box above. Then we just get right into it and start up this V8 monster. But as soon as we do that, that's how you actually start up, because the first startup inside the S63 is always in electric mode. So I can now technically just go ahead and start my drive, put the car into drive, release the handbrake, there we go. And now we're driving fully electric inside an 802 horsepower S63 E-Performance. This is actually something really cool because for the first time ever, you have a super comfortable city cruiser and also a brutal machinery just by the click of the button. So as soon as we switch it up later on to Sport Plus, this thing is a beast. We also have the sound, you can also switch that on. Also the electric sound changes. Yeah, and this is pretty cool. I actually always go with the sound off. I don't like it. So you can also hear the sound. There we go. And we are driving fully electric. As you can see, we have a total electric range of 6 miles, half of the battery, like up to 13 miles, I think. This is pretty cool. I mean, as a city and daily driver, just driving electric is pretty cool. But as I mentioned, it's a choice. It's all up to you. Then, if you are bored and you need a V8, and I mean every one of us, we all need a V8 in our lives, right? Then you just go ahead. Wow. And it's alive. Sport Plus. You instantly feel the V8 turning on, and then you have the heart of the AMG. You hear that? It's so cool. First things first, I have to mention, guys. Guys, I'm honest with you. As long as we have the V8, put whatever electric drive unit you want. I am okay with that. As long as we have this glorious and iconic V8, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm honest with you, I'm super happy. The sound is really good. We have no OPF as we are in the US right now. The sound is actually great, but there's something I have to mention. With the S-classes, we have a lot of sound isolation in the inside to have a very comfortable drive. So you have both worlds. You want sound, but on the other hand, you don't want sound. You want a comfortable drive. That's what the S-Class is all about, right? Oh yes. Yeah, as I mentioned, I mean, you can instantly hear and appreciate the V8 rumble, and it's so fun, I'm honest with you. I can't wait to be driving this S63 in Germany, guys. Just stay tuned for that. It makes me so happy to be finally driving this car also here in America with this amazing scenery. At this point, also special thanks to Mercedes-AMG for the invite. It's a big pleasure. It was back in the days, the S63 and the S65 used to be my dream cars because it combines both worlds. It combines both the luxurious and comfortable world, and then the sporty and AMG racing world. Is just two opposite things that collide at this point, and I just loved it, and I still do. And I think the S63 is just a really nice sweet spot. To be honest, the S63 is actually one of the most expensive AMGs right now. The base price is at around 208,000 euros, which is actually a lot. Behind that is the GT63 SE, and then I think the G63. But yeah, it's one of the SL63, I forgot that. And I think the SL63 is also coming as a hybrid soon. Guys, how do you like the first drive inside? I'm sorry, I can't really push it. I really want to, but we have a speed restriction everywhere, literally everywhere. Just it's so cool. Oh, I get goosebumps as soon as I hear the pops and bangs of this V8 monster. This is all I need. And guys, I'm honest with you, it's literally the best thing to do. I mean, I am not the biggest fan of full electric cars, but I think the hybrid cars are the way to go. Also, the driving, the steering is not as smooth as a normal S-Class. I have to say it, as like a S500. It's very sporty still, as especially when you are here in Sport Plus. But yeah, it's very direct. You can also see that here by the movement. As soon as you do that, actually inside the S500, it's very chill. I think if I go back to comfort, yeah, the steering is so much, you see that? It's so much smoother. And yeah, but we will be going to Sport Plus, I don't care. You have the performance if you want to. It doesn't actually feel like having the 802 horsepower at one point, but even the 612 horsepower coming from the V8 is already enough. It makes you smile instantly. And I think this is one of the best AMGs, and I've been waiting for that so long. The S63 E-Performance. I'm sorry that I can't really push it up to the second or the third gear at this point as we are driving throughout the city. I am promising you guys, I promise you, we will be driving this beast on the German Autobahn, and you will be having so much fun with me. We will be laughing so much. It really makes me so happy. It fulfills my energy. It's just, I feel so much younger again, as if I was sitting in my dream car again, the S63, the iconic from back in the days. It's just so beautiful. I love it. Guys, how do you like the first drive inside the S63 E-Performance? I expected it to be much quieter, but it's loud. It's really loud, especially when stationary, when doing a sound check. I already did that. We will be also doing that. I will be just pulling over somewhere, and then we will be doing a sound check, okay? Let's do that. So the final thing to do before I finish it off with today's video is a sound check, okay? We have the car set into Sport Plus. It's just the V8 sound. The sound is also on. We have the sound button right over here. You can just set it on the steering wheel button. Let's talk. Just let the AMG do the talking. Is that this fake sound? What is this? This is so weird. Where does this come from? You can actually hear the pops and bangs from the outside. I really like it. Guys, how do you like today's video? The first drive inside the S63 E-Performance. I hope you really enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you very much to AMG for letting me drive this. As I mentioned, first drive, just a bit of a city drive, electric drive, Sport Plus drive in the first 3 gears. I promise you we will be doing an Autobahn run, and I will be demonstrating you the full performance of this business luxury but AMG limousine. All in all, looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.